you want to know where I was on Pearl Harbor Day, I remember that very distinctly. My father had taken me to a football game. It was the New York Giants. I did not like football. I was pretty young. But he took me there. Probably my mother said, "Get her out of the house," or something like that. By that time, I had a younger brother. Yeah. And during the game, at some point, we heard messages from the loudspeakers. "Any servicemen, please report to your headquarters immediately." And they kept repeating that. And we didn't know why they were saying that until we got out of the stadium and we found out Pearl Harbor had been attacked. So that was my initiation to the war. It was on the radio, newspapers. We always had New York papers, New York Times. I don't know what other papers we read. The Sun. Yeah, we were well aware of the war. Now, I was already in high school, I guess, when the war started, because they had sort of pushed me ahead. And we got into high school. They were very aware of the war as far as classes. They set up some classes. They used to call them war courses. I think one might have been about nutrition. They considered math a war course. I don't know what they were teaching us that we were going to use. What else? Some of the science courses. We did have, we had a high school newspaper, and I was very active in that. I was one of the editors, and I wrote editorials. And I remember writing an editorial. We had a drive in the high school. It was a big high school in New York City, all girls. They were having a drive for donations toward an ambulance that the high school wanted to buy or give money to the government. And I remember writing an editorial exhorting some of the students to help with that. That was one thing I remember. And my mother volunteered in one of the hospitals. She was, I guess, a nurse's aide or something. She used to come home and be describing some of the procedures that she saw being done in the hospital. And my father would say, "We're eating dinner. I don't want to hear it." I didn't either. On Saturday mornings for a while, I went downtown with some friends of mine in the morning, and there was a place where they were filling containers with things for the Red Cross that they were going to send to, I don't know whether it was going to wounded people in the hospital or whether it was, they were sending them overseas. And there was a conveyor belt. And these boxes would come by, you'd push them on the conveyor belt, and you'd reach up for the boxes with toothpaste, razor blades, things that someone would want. And whatever the box was, you'd take out one, put it in the box, in the container, push it on, the next person would. So we did that. I remember one of my friends, we were taking Spanish in high school. And we used to try and speak Spanish to each other while we were doing that. I don't know whether it helped.